But I want you to know something, right? Give God time to respond. Give God time to respond. God is not a genie, right? God is not a genie. Stop creating deadlines and placing it in God's pocket, right? Stop creating deadlines. And I want you to know something very important. I want you to know that you shouldn't be upset, right? And don't let last year's prayers affect this year's results, right? The things that you've done this year. Don't allow last year's prayers to affect you now. And what I mean by this is that a lot of us, a lot of women, men, everyone, we pray for certain things, right? For example, you pray for a spouse, right? This is your year, right? And a lot of people, this is my year. This is in 2020, you walked into 2021 and you said, this is my year. I'm not going to be single no more. I'm going to find Mr. or Mrs. Right. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to do this. Don't let the unanswered prayers of last year affect this year. God is not a genie. All right. Don't let it affect you. A lot of people, what I realize is that, when I pray for this and now it's December and I have no one, I was supposed to have kids this year. I was supposed to get married this year or whatever it may be, and the thing about it is that, you could create your own plans that you want, but God is going to direct your path. Right? God is going to direct your path. And I think that's what we need to understand. We need to understand that we have to give up the driver's seat to God. We need to be still. And sometimes we try to create our own path and we start dating people outside of who we are. We're not equally yoked. And we're like, why is it not working? It's because you're not being still. You think God is a genie. You think he's going to pop up and you're going to get a man. You're going to get a woman just like that. You got to get to the point in your life where you got to be still and you got to be comfortable where you are. You got to love yourself. You got to invest in yourself. And your soulmate is actually you. You never know if your soulmate is actually, for you, yourself. Because there's one person that you're going to be with for the rest of your life, and that's you. That is you. Right? So what I want to say right now in this message is pretty much, don't allow the prayers that weren't answered this year to affect your year. I know that you probably prayed for something special or someone special in the beginning of the year. You're supposed to be married. You're supposed to be engaged, supposed to have a house, supposed to be out of debt. God works in mysterious ways. Just because everybody else is celebrating, their life doesn't mean that you don't have to celebrate. You can't celebrate your milestones that you've created for yourself. And that you accomplish this year. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to really love yourself. Think about the beautiful things that you accomplished this year, the amazing things that you accomplished this year. Right. You're not worthless. You're not helpless. You're not hopeless. Right. You're not none of those things. What I want you to do is I want you to keep moving forward, keep pushing forward, keep praying forward, keep fasting forward. Right. And keep keeping God first. All right. And don't let the unanswered prayers of last year to affect your holiday.